Tighten up those belts. It's time to go wheels up. Fist it.
boyyyyz whack. He ain't dirty, he ain't ghetto, and he definitely ain't no kid. His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His foot stance, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.
Welcome back to Wheels Up Wednesday. This is episode 24. I'm your host, Matt Omick, joined with Spencer Hill. And we got a bit of a challenge today, but nonetheless, we're back here in studio. It's been a couple weeks. Been traveling a little bit, but what's going on, man?
Well, thank you for that, Matthew.
We've had a
pretty
good
welcome week so far. Of course, did not get a Wheels Up Wednesday out last week, which we do apologize for. There were a couple complaints for you three. I'm very sorry, but
right,
we're gonna make up for it.
Yep.
This one's gonna be a lot more enjoyable for us than it is for you, but that's okay. So as you can see, we got some beverages in front of us today, and although they are here for some enjoyment, we actually are going to do a challenge again. This one is a lot more tolerable though, Mick.
There's a little bit of money on the line. We bet $100 to see who could guess the right beer, and we don't know which ones are marked, but we're going to try our best.
And as you can see, we went for light beers this time, and
Right.
that's basically just to make it more challenging. We saw an article about a week ago that stated that that stated that all light beers were the same in taste, which I don't know about you, but I disagree with that statement.
I do, yeah. I definitely disagree. I can distinguish the difference between a natural light and a Coors Light any day.
But the trick is who can distinguish it better, and that's what we have $100 here tonight to figure that out. In front of us, we have Bud Light, Coors Light, Natural Light, and Miller Light. Please don't sue us. We're just trying to drink.
Enjoying ourselves.
And we had my sister, Michaela Hill, which is an avid supporter sometimes, most of the time, of Wheels Up Wednesday. She poured them out. She was kind enough to do that for us. And basically just labeled the cups 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the bottom of these cans, which are still half full, so we're going to have to do a lot of killing here, also labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're basically going to have to play the guessing game and guess which cup goes in which direction.
Yep. You wanna dive right in?
You want to turn your phone on silent?
I do. Yes, sir.
Thanks. Okay.
My apologies.
$100 online, Matt.
Yep.
You think you got this?
I think I can do this. Yeah, I definitely think I can win.
All right.
I have some taste buds.
Well, waste no more time. Let's get to this.
You want to do cup number 1? Obviously.
Yeah. So we don't want to cheat here.
What if she mixed these all up?
That'd be pretty fun.
That would be pretty good.
That would not be good.
No, it would not.
All right. So cup number 1. What does it smell like?
Beer. That's definitely Coors Light. No, that's Bud Light.
I don't know.
That smells like Bud Light to me.
I was thinking Miller.
It's
all right,
pretty challenging.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers to this one.
And we'll not
Yeah, we'll wait until the very end to place our cups.
Okay, I think I know which one this one is for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I think I do too. Okay.
Where should we
just place some to the side?
All right.
We didn't plan this out.
Do you have a Sharpie? We could write down on the cup, maybe?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I'll just try to remember.
Yeah, I'm just going to put them in my order over here, and then we'll...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do it. All right, number 2.
All right, cup number 2. Cheers. This is a lot harder than it looks, but definitely enjoyable. Tastes the same. Does it not taste the same?
I really thought that beers would taste a lot more different.
I think I know which one this is for sure.
They're not ice cold either.
No.
That takes an effect.
Yeah, that kind of ruins the taste.
I think I know this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I know that one.
Yep, I just moved my microphone. Apologies.
Yeah.
All right.
Made the lines go.
I need a palate cleanser. Cup number 3.
Yeah, no wonder they all taste the same. We're just slamming them. Try again.
Very interesting.
All right, number 3.
3 for Dell. Oh, I know. That's that's distinctive for sure. Is it not?
not really. I'm kind of proving the article's point.
Mm-hmm. That's mm-hmm.
Man, I'm kind of getting a buzz. No, I'm just joking. On the light. All right. Last one.
All right, cup number 4. 4S Express. Bam. Yep, I got my 4.
I think.
Yeah, it's mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
I think we're ready to go.
So,
Go ahead and start with number 1. Which
Okay.
one do you think number 1 was?
I think number 1 is Bud Light.
My number 1 was
Natural?
Natty.
All right, so let's. No. Okay. Well, how do you
Just
wanna
line
do?
them up.
Flip the can. All right. Number 1.
Don't flip the can. They're full of beer. We got equipment up here, Haas. All right, number 2, I thought was Coors Light. You're the one that stacked
Oh
them.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was Coors as well. I went in order like that. I'm gonna also say that was.
That was
Coors.
no. We're on 2, not 3.
But man, I screwed this up. Wow, I'm hammered.
Okay, number 3. I'm gonna say.
Wait, hold up. That's definitely Miller.
Put yours.
I'm gonna put
further
mine
back.
in order.
What did you do
I
to my
believe
stuff?
that is.
No, I
how
think-
it is. No, that's mine.
Okay, those are all yours.
Yeah. If I get this wrong, it's not because I didn't taste it right. It's because I screwed it
This
up.
looked okay. Yeah. This
We
was
might
a
have to
terrible
redo
idea.
All right, let's just
My
go
number
with it.
4 was
Definitely Miller.
Miller Lite.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, let's look at the undersides of the
All
cup
right.
or the cans.
What number do we have here?
Number 1
All right.
was Bud Light.
So I'll take a point for that.
Coors was 3.
I'll take another point for that.
Sure you didn't steal my freaking cups?
Number 2.
That was 2.
I'll take another point for that, baby.
I got these so ass backwards. But Miller was number 4.
$100. Here we go, baby.
Wow.
Damn. Nice.
So I got 1 right.
Yeah.
You got them all right.
I got them all right. That's how I lined them up. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I was sober for a month, so that's probably what it was.
Screwing with you.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't like
that was
that.
kind of confusing at the end.
I didn't like that, but
All right.
$100 is $100.
So you want to move on to a little bit of Stump the Bus while we destroy the rest of our cans here?
Sure.
All right. Well, let's get on to some trivia. What you digging for?
There we go. Mateo.
Thank you, sir. Bam.
Bam.
I love drinking beer.
Well, that does not start off my weekend to Vegas very hot.
All right. Question number 1. Who goes by the name Jody High Roller?
Ooh.
You know this.
Jody High Roller, that's Riff Raff.
That is Riff Raff. Yep. My main goal.
Is to blow up and act like I ain't know nobody.
All right, you're 1 for 1. Question number 2. Do you know 2 Chainz's real name?
No.
Really? You want to take a stab?
Thomas.
You're kind of close, yeah.
Timothy.
Yeah, I mean, you got the T right. Kind of hard to pronounce. It's Tahid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, okay.
Last name Epps. TA. I'm going to have to decline this phone call real quick. By the way, shout out to my boy JJ. He's turning 24 tomorrow, and I just declined his call. So when you're watching this, you can be like...
Today.
Today.
That's a Wheels Up Wednesday birthday.
Yes. Congratulations.
So, big happy birthday.
All right.
Props to Jacob.
So it's Tahid Epps, 2 Chainz. The more you know.
Yeah.
Question number 3.
Know that one.
This kind of partakes into what's happening this weekend. NASCAR is going to Vegas. So do you know what year that speedway opened?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Mid 70s?
Oh, early 70s.
73?
71. So 71 was the year it opened. It was repurchased in 1989 and had a $72 million facelift.
Wow.
And that is what it is today. So
It is what it is.
what
today.
it is. That is Stump the Bus. 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
All right.
So Matt, last weekend, basically the reason why we didn't have Wheels Up Wednesday, we went on vacation again.
We did, man. We went back to Nashville. We liked it so much, we had to take another trip.
Yep, we visited some of our favorite spots down there. Saw some of our favorite things.
Yep.
And visited our favorite building down there, which was awesome.
Absolutely.
Quick trip though. Came back over to Albuquerque, hung out, and just been grinding on the schoolwork lately.
Absolutely.
How about you?
Yeah, just like you said, the weekend before that, we were both in Las Cruces for some sprint car racing. Unfortunately, that was the last time anybody could ever go to that track. It is shutting down, but...
Well, last time non-wing sprint cars will be there.
Good news. Another track is opening up. Royal Jones. Bro, what's his name?
That
owns
okay,
or bought.
Yeah,
Please continue.
Royal Jones is opening up the new track.
It's between
that was
El
the
Paso
worst
and
way
Cruces.
to describe that, but basically, what used to be El Paso Speedway Park and what is currently Southern New Mexico Speedway are merging together next year to make one big badass facility called Vado Speedway Park.
Speedway.
And it's going to be cool, man. It's going to be state of the art. They're going to make it one of the best dirt tracks this side of the Mississippi, which is a tall order, especially here in the desert like we are.
Desert
But,
Fest.
yeah, but if anybody
It
can
is
do
gonna
it,
be the new
Royal
Desert
Jones and Roose Stone and everybody down there
Yeah.
are going to make it happen, and I'm excited to hopefully get down there with a sprint car here pretty soon.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a fun last couple weekends. So, and you got Vegas this weekend coming up?
Yep, going to go to Las Vegas. I'm going to be actually down there doing media stuff for ESPN Albuquerque, interviews, media center type things,
Awesome.
and of course, a little bit of vacationing too. I mean,
You have to. It's Vegas,
it's going to be pretty neat. Hey, one cool thing that's happening this weekend down there is the first ever NASCAR Can-Am race on dirt. That's occurring this Thursday at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, just
Interesting.
across the street from the big track. How do you think that's going to go?
I don't know. That's interesting. It's the first time ever, so we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting.
You are a plethora of knowledge.
Do I know anything about dirt? No. Do I care? No.
Do you know anything about racing? No. Are you on a racing
Why am I-
podcast?
Yes. But what are we doing? Drinking beer. Do I know beer? 4 out of 4. Back to you. Do you think it's going to be a good race?
I actually do. No, I do think it's going to be a good race. Big name's going to be down there too. Obviously, Haley Deegan, some dirt experience there.
Yep.
Brennan Gong, he's going to be running. He's pretty knowledgeable in the dirt stuff. He does a lot of desert stuff at places like Desert Fest.
Right.
And
Located
some other
here in
drivers that
Mexico.
have a little bit of
Christopher Bell, Ryan
dirt
Priest.
knowledge.
Any of those going to be contending?
Christopher Bell is, I think.
Okay.
I think I did see him on the entry list.
Awesome.
You actually impressed me for a second there. I thought you'd read the entry list. I was like, wow. But no, total guess.
Negative. That's just...
Speaking of Ryan Priest, though, did you see that big hit he took this last
I
weekend?
did, yes. Interesting Xfinity race.
It was. Did you like that new package that they had?
Again, you're asking a question that I don't know how to answer. I'm going to say
You literally had to watch
Yes.
one lap of the race.
I did not watch anything. Yet we had a full Sunday packed of racing, Xfinity and Cup.
It was on Monday.
Monday, that's what I said. Did I watch the lap? Negative.
Awesome. So that was a good time. No,
Did you? What did you think about the package? Was it? How different was it from Kansas?
very different from Kansas,
Okay.
Matt.
That's good.
Thank you, Matthew.
Yep.
Very different. They were
Did
going
you like the
about.
package?
I think it works well for Daytona, Talladega, Indy.
Indy is a big track.
That's it. Any other track, I don't think it would really work for. I think
So they should not
they
take
tried
it
it
to
at
Kansas?
Pocono, and I didn't think it worked well there because there was too much off throttle time, so they were just
Right.
bogging.
Right.
But for Indy, I thought it worked really well, and I really liked the race. Everything was close, jam packed, and it was enjoyable.
I did see that 4-wide finish for stage 1. That was pretty interesting. In the Xfinity race, that is. So it was like, what, a few 1,000ths of a second?
Something crazy, but it's for a stage, so
Yeah.
who really cares? I mean, that don't really matter. What also happened at Indianapolis this past weekend was the BC39 Big Midget Race inside Turn 3 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where we saw Zeb Wise take win number 1 for night 1, and the Macho Man Brady Bacon taking home night number 2, the main finale's win. Rough night for them, though. They were battling rain all day, and they actually had to cut out the E, D, C, B, all those mains,
Oh, man.
and just run the A main.
Interesting.
So, as a fan, because obviously
Be careful with your question
because
here.
obviously you know nothing about the insides of
As
racing.
a fan, as an analyst.
if you pay, say, $50 for a ticket,
Mm-hmm.
and you only get to see qualifiers and an A main event, how does that make you feel?
That's a little steep for an entry, I'm not going to lie. But then again, you are seeing big names like Brady Bacon, and it is great racing. We saw the last few laps, and it was really intense at the end. So I do think in the main, you would probably get your money's worth. But if they're expecting, would you say, a E, F, G main, you would want to see more racing. But a little bit of a ripoff.
Yeah, as a driver,
pretty
I
steep.
was really disappointed.
Yeah.
I understood it. They had some time constraints that they had to adhere to, but
Right.
it did disappoint me for sure.
Right.
Moving on, though, after Indianapolis, we now have the playoff grid set for both Cup and Xfinity now. But let's focus on Cup just for a little bit here in our last couple minutes here in this segment. Who do you see going to the Final Four?
In order?
No, not in order.
Okay.
'Cause we're also betting on that.
I see. Okay. Oh, awesome. We will fill out our grids here on the
Just
podcast.
give me 2 names that you would see battling for the championship.
Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch.
So,
You?
of course, 2 of the big 3.
You're right.
You know what? I do agree that they are very likely to be seen in the Final Four.
Now-
One name that I want to look at, though, right now is Kyle Larson. Of course, magic man when it comes to running the top at Homestead. If he can get to that Final Four,
Yeah.
I think that he's going to be a major threat to win this championship this year. And another name that we can't ignore anymore, and that I would personally argue has slipped into that big 3 now after this last couple of weeks of performance, is Brad Keselowski in the Miller Lite number 2, because it's hard to ignore 2 solid finishes in a row like that.
I was going to say the same thing for Brad K. I mean, he hasn't had a win all year, the last 2 weeks. He has doubled down. So, kind of a dark horse you see here late in the chase. So,
But if you're going to pick it up, now's the time to pick it up. So
he sure did.
we'll have to get out our grids here in the next week or so for everybody at Wheels Up Wednesday to play along and match up our grids, see who does better. I'm sure we'll keep a tally. A lot of us...
We'll throw some money on it, make a little bit of a gamble out of it,
Yeah.
like we always do.
We're betting men.
We're betting men.
We're not good, but we're betting men.
Well, arguable, but okay.
Well, Mick, we'll have to see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm going out to Las Vegas. My goal this weekend is to get us a lot of cool content for next week's episode of Wheels Up Wednesday. Hopefully I can bring you guys some actual NASCAR driver interviews onto the show. That's my number one goal this
That would be
weekend, is to
pretty
get
cool.
some really cool content for both ESPN, New Mexico Motorsports Report, and Wheels Up Wednesday. So hopefully I get that done. Of course, we'll be hanging out in the NASCAR garage. So if any of you guys are in Las Vegas and at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, text me, come find me, and let's link up and have a good weekend down there. What do you got going on this weekend?
I need to catch up on some work and school. I'm going to be out of town the next month and a half, being everywhere. So I need to get some things done around Albuquerque. So
Right on.
gonna
Right
bust some things out. Make sure you interview Matt DiBenedetto for me. I really want to hear from him and see what he's got going on in Vegas. Could you do that for me?
I will try my best. That, of course, that's one of my favorite drivers of all time. So,
Awesome.
I'm going to try to make that happen.
Great.
But that's about all the time we have for Wheels Up Wednesday this Wednesday. Again, like every weekend, subscribe, like, follow us, like all of our stuff, share it. Everything you do does help us in the long run. We're really, really small right now, but we're trying our best to grow. We're trying new things, new format tonight here in the home studio, and we're hoping to bring you guys a really neat episode next weekend too. Anything to add on that?
If you have any content you would like to see, any cool ideas that you want us to try here on podcasts, let us know, and we might just do that for you. So, always looking for ideas and searching for content, so let us know.
For Matthew, I'm Spencer. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, and we will see you next Wednesday.